如果你闲得没事，可以学习一下这位白皮干弟，他要在极限模式下建造最危险、最复杂的迷宫，整个迷宫都充满着陷阱。7天后，老哥会邀请他的朋友来挑战这个迷宫。如果老哥的朋友能成功到达里面，他们就能赢得1000美元。
And as of right now, we haven't even built the maze. So first things first, let's lay down the outline of the maze. Oh my god, this is absolutely massive. It might be the biggest build I've ever done.
这里就是迷宫的入口，在这个空间里，老哥会布置许多机关、死路和陷阱。首先，进入迷宫的玩家会面临多个选择，老哥要构建大量的岔路，以使他们大多数时候都会走错路。他们可以向左走，向右走，还可以直行。
I think it's time we build the first trap of the maze. And for these traps, it's very important to remember my friends will be playing this maze in survival mode, meaning if they die, they'll be reset to the very start of the maze where the bed is placed. So they really need to try their best not to die to this first trap, which is going to be some TNT minecart landmines. So of course, we're going to need some TNT, some minecarts, and now we'll combine a bunch of them together. Then we'll need some powered rails and some stone pressure plates. Okay, for these, all we do is very carefully dig a hole like that. Then we place powered rails like that. And then very carefully place TNT minecarts. Oh my god, this is scary. I don't like being this close. We place grass over the top, so it's basically invisible now. And then we place a pressure plate on top. And if I was to walk into this, I would lose my hardcore world. So I'll probably test it in a different world. Yep, it works. But because I don't want the entire maze to be blown up, I'm gonna use some obsidian to surround this area of the maze.
首先要做的就是将这些泥土换成黑曜石，然后在这里建一个黑曜石槽，之后会将所有的 TNT 矿车都放在这里，最后就是用海绵去掉水。
Alright, now we need to very carefully build a bunch of these traps. I'm gonna spread them out kind of randomly, so hopefully they at least stand on one. Obsidian there, obsidian there, obsidian there. Nice. Okay, now for the scary part. I'm gonna put my chest plate on, and it's time to load up the minecarts. Oh, this is definitely gonna kill one of them. Alright, that's all of them placed. Now we cover up this area with grass, and finally, the most important part, we cover the entire area with stone pressure plates. Oh my god. This is scary.
而这只是16个迷宫设计的其中之一。接下来第二个陷阱与第一个不同，它不会像第一个陷阱那样杀死他们，而是会浪费他们大量的时间。时间对老哥的朋友们来说非常宝贵，因为他们只有10分钟来完成迷宫。他的工作方式是，在这个死胡同这里会有一个地狱门，然后老哥会将这个地狱门连接到地狱顶部。之后，老哥又在迷宫的另一个地方建一个死胡同。然后在这里建第二个地狱门。
This portal is linked up with another portal on the nether roof. So now we're gonna build another maze in the nether that will literally just waste their time, as if they find the other nether portal, they'll just be teleported to a dead end. Okay, we want to make this maze fairly small, but also still quite difficult. I really want to waste as much time as I can because I don't want to lose another $1,000. And there we go. We've built a maze inside a maze.
第3个陷阱略有不同，在构建之前，老哥需要大量的线。
And that is a stack of string. You survive. Just joking. You die. And now we're also going to need tripwire hooks and dispensers. Alright, so now we can set these up in the maze.
现在要做的就是将这些发射器和红石连接起来。当你走到拐角处时，就会触发陷阱，发射器里的红石粉会直接发射过来。当然，这些红石会被替换成有危险的物品，比如迟缓药水。接下来就是制作更多的这种陷阱。
So that's all the easy traps done. But before we move on to the medium traps, let's make some more progress on the maze. So we've now completed about 1/3 of the maze. I added this section that basically leads in one massive loop. And of course, added about 20 new dead ends. And finally, I started developing the route that will actually lead to the $1,000 prize. I also added these diamonds that represent my $1,000. Speaking of which, we've only got 5 days until my friends do the maze, so we should probably get making the medium traps.
下一个陷阱将是跑酷。只有完成跑酷的人才能进入迷宫的下一个区域。首先要挖掉这些草地，之后用黑色混凝土来制作这片区域，再用海绵吸干所有的水。接下来就是建造跑酷了。 很快一个小型跑库就完成了。
And now for trap number 5, I want to steal something from my last video where I made a biome for every single color in Minecraft. In the white biome, I used powdered snow to make these little powdered snow traps. But when my friends are doing the maze, they won't be able to break any blocks. So if they get caught in powdered snow, they are going to die.
当然，如果这个区域全是细雪，他们就不会上当了。所以老哥首先要放置大量的雪，然后在雪中掺杂一些细雪，之后很快这一区域就构建完成。 接下来是第6个陷阱，老哥打算建一个巨大的树屋，爬上去和下来都需要很长时间。而且当他们从顶部俯瞰迷宫时，他们会意识到自己完全走错了方向。材料已经全部准备到位。
And I want to build it here in this section of the maze. But first, I want to separate it from the rest of the maze so that it's a complete dead end. Perfect. But to waste as much time as possible, we need to make this tree massive. So we'll do some big roots on the ground. Then we'll make the trunk very thick at the bottom. And as it goes higher up, the tree should get thinner. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good for the height. Now we should add some branches and stuff for the leaves. So like in my last video where I built that massive pink tree, I'm just going to spam loads of blocks. Alright, that's all the branches. Now we can build the actual treehouse part. So I think we're going to use wooden planks for this. We'll use some fences for the windows. And of course, we're going to need a way up. Maybe through the center of the tree. If we put the entrance to it at the back, it'll waste even more time. They're going to be so annoyed when they look down and see they're in the complete wrong place. Ooh, and we'll also craft some signs. And we'll leave one here saying, "You're lost." Lol. Okay, that is the treehouse finished. So that trap should waste a lot of time.
下一个陷阱会更加致命。对于这个陷阱，老哥将再次使用半线，利用它们来激活一个活塞门，门打开并导致玩家掉入岩浆坑。老哥故意把它放在一个转角处，这样当他们跑过来时，就没有足够的时间去避免它。
I've never really made one of these doors before, so we're gonna have to like figure it out as we go along. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we need to put pistons here. And we need one more layer down here like that, and one more here there. Then we need pistons. No, not facing that way. Pistons like this.
之后就是老哥最讨厌的红石部分。很快这部分的陷阱就完成了，再将这个地方填满岩浆。现在可以开始下一个陷阱了。
Seriously, we need to use these shears to collect a bunch of cobwebs. I'm not sure exactly how many we need of these, I just know we need a lot. And we need to hurry up because tomorrow I've asked one of my other YouTuber friends to test out the maze so that I can make sure it's hard enough and I don't lose $1,000. But obviously before we do that, we need to finish all the medium traps and finish building the actual maze.
接下来就是放置大量的蛛网了。 这会尽可能拖慢他们的时间，就这样这一区域完成了。接下来是最后一个中等难度的陷阱，这是一个更加危险的跑酷陷阱。
And for it, we're gonna need some orange stained glass. So there's gonna be lava underneath, so if they fall, they will immediately die. And the only thing they'll be able to stand on is orange glass panes, which as you can see are very hard to stand on. Alright, this is where the trap is going, so first things first, let's dig out a pit for the lava. Okay, and now before we place the lava in, let's build the actual parkour. So, we'll start it off with something like that, then we'll have another one here. Then we'll have just a 1-block jump, because sometimes the small jumps are the hardest ones. Alright, let's see how hard this actually is. Okay, there's one. Oh. No, I am dead. Yeah, that is definitely hard enough. I died like 3 times. Anyways, now let's add the lava in. And as you can see with the lava, these things just become a lot harder to see, making the parkour even harder. Ow. Yoink. And there we go. That is the last medium trap complete.